On the Nile, where the desert meets the sky, Egypt's spirit rises, reaching high. With Edu-Next-AI, we're lighting the way, innovation and learning, a brand new day. Hack the future with Edu-Next-AI, shaping tomorrow, let our visions fly. AI-powered learning, bold and true, instructional design, the future's with you. The hackathon calls, it's the final stage. Ideas and solutions take center stage. From Egypt to the world, together we rise. Edu-Next-AI with hope in our eyes. Hack the future with Edu-Next-AI, shaping tomorrow, let our visions fly. AI-powered learning, bold and true, instructional design, the future's with you. The hackathon calls, it's the final stage. Ideas and solutions take center stage. From Egypt to the world, together we rise. Edu-Next-AI with hope in our eyes. The future's with you.
From the wisdom of the past to the innovation of the future, we gather to solve challenges, shape
minds, and unlock the power of AI in education. Welcome to the Edu-Next-AI Hackathon.
Hello, this is our project in the Edu-Next-AI Hackathon. At the beginning, our team, including Miss Laila Hussein, Mr. Mahmoud Hekel, Ms. Taraji Ali, Miss Mariam Abdul Adi, sat together to brainstorm ideas. Each team member suggested different problems they noticed while teaching. One of the most important suggestions was about the difficulty students face in understanding theoretical concepts in science and computer subjects. After discussion, the team identified 4 major challenges. 1. Students feeling shy or afraid to speak English. 2. Bullying among students. 3. Difficulty understanding abstract theoretical concepts. 4. Students depending on memorization rather than understanding. We all agreed that the most common and impactful challenge is the third one. The difficulty of understanding theoretical concepts, especially when they are abstract, require memorization, and are not connected to real-life examples. So we decided to create a fun and interactive solution to help students understand these concepts better by using AI tools. We chose the dual and creative methods like comics and videos to make learning easier and more engaging. The target group for our project was students aged 10 to 16 years old. We, as a group, decided to use the instructional design model ADDIE. ADE. This model consists of 5 steps: A for analysis, D for design, the second D for development, then I for implementation, and E for evaluation. We noticed that this instructional design is suitable for our project, so we decided to use it. The first step, which is analysis, for example, we noticed students often struggle with abstract and theoretical terms, especially in science and computer. For example, a word like algorithm, or in computer, or magnetic field in science, or even the concept substance can be very difficult and complex, especially when there is no real-life connection. Even when we try to simplify things by saying, for example, artificial intelligence works through algorithms. A concept like this itself still feels too abstract and complicated for many students, especially when they study English or language as a second language, especially if they are young students. Students usually try to memorize these terms without truly understanding them, which makes it hard to recall or apply them later. This gap between theory and understanding was the core issue we wanted to solve. And this is the first step in which we analyzed our problem and our targeted group, you. Then, we moved to the second step in the model, which is design. In the design phase, we focused on making the learning experience simple, visual, and more interactive. We decided to explain each difficult concept using 3 elements. Number 1, a short comic or story that gives a real-life example. Number 2, a simple educational video using AI tools. Number 3, a quick interactive quiz to help students remember the term. Our goal was to help students connect the concept with something familiar so they can understand it deeply, not just memorize it. We also chose fun and careful visual styles to make the content engaging for students aged from 10 to 16. Moving to the development phase, we worked step by step as a team to create all the learning content using AI tools. First, we started with Chigivity. Our goal was to simplify the complex concept of algorithm so that young students could understand it easily. We wrote a specific prompt, which is, turn the scientific concept of algorithm into a funny story or learning situation for a 6th grade student. Then we tested and refined the prompt until we got a result that matched our educational goals. After that, we used Leonardo.AI and NanoBanana tools to generate comic-style scenes that illustrated the concept in a fun and simple way. After that, we returned it to Chigivity to improve the storylines and generate more scripts, including one for the topic of the magnetic field. That one is related to a science subject. We then used View 3 and FlowLab's tools to transform the written scripts into short animated educational videos. These tools helped us bring the concepts to life and made them easier to understand for students aged 10 to 16. Finally, we opened CapCut to edit and fine-tune in the videos. In CapCut, 2 where we arranged the video clips in sequence.
Now, it's time to solve the problem.
Where's your algorithm?
An algorithm is a step-by-step recipe to solve a problem.
That's not quite right, Kareem. To make a perfect sandwich, we need to follow an algorithm.
An algo what? Why does my sandwich look so weird?
You forgot the algorithm. An algorithm is just clear steps to do something.
That's not how you do it. You need an algorithm.
Now that's a real pizza. Now that we understand what an algorithm is, let's see who's ready. Okay, kids, who can tell me, what is an algorithm? What was that?
It's a magnetic field. Ooh.
Science is cool.
It's a magnetic field.
Science is awesome. That's the power of a magnetic field. Saved by science.
Why are they running away? Try opposite poles.
Magnets have rules, cool ones.
Why are they running away? Try opposite poles.
Magnets have rules, cool ones. Why does it work with some things?
Only magnetic materials stick, like iron and nickel.
Now I get it.
Hey everyone, I have a quick question for you. Which of these things do you think a magnet can attract? What about this one?
In the implementation phase, we prepared to deliver our educational content in a real learning environment. As we said before, our target learners were students aged 10 to 16, and the final product was designed to be used during classroom lessons or as an enrichment activity after school. The interactive video, which included comics, animated stories, and voice narration, was planned to serve 2 main purposes. Number 1, as an introduction to new scientific terms, helping students visualize and understand abstract concepts before reading any definitions or theory. Number 2, as a revision tool, which students could recall and review key ideas in a fun and engaging way. The video was flexible and could be shown in class using a smartboard or projector, or shared online through platforms like Google Classroom or WhatsApp groups. In the evaluation phase, we reflected on the effectiveness of the content and how it supported student learning. In this phase, we used both formative and summative evaluation methods. Concerning the formative evaluation, the formative evaluation took place during the development and implementation stages. We shared the comics and videos with other educators and students to collect early feedback. Based on their input, we revised the stories, adjusted the visuals, and improved the timing of the voiceover. In the summative evaluation, was conducted after presenting the final interactive video to students. We used short quizzes, open-ended questions, and class discussions to check whether students could recall the meaning of key terms like algorithm and magnetic field. We concluded that combining AI tools with storytelling and visuals created an effective strategy to simplify theoretical concepts for young learners. After that, we explored a more creative and dynamic way to assess students during the final evaluation. We chose to use an AI tool called Cloud AI to create a quick interactive quiz. We selected this tool because it is fast, efficient, and does not require preparing the quiz in advance. Even while the video is playing, we can generate a live quiz using a simple text prompt in just a few seconds. In practice, we opened the Cloud and wrote a prompt asking it to design a short interactive quiz about the definition of an algorithm. The result was impressive, fast, accurate, and ready to use instantly. Finally, as we explained that we applied the ADDIE instructional design model because it is the most suitable framework for structured educational projects. This model helped us plan, develop, and implement the content in a systematic and professional way. The final outcome was a project that transformed complex theoretical concepts into engaging visual stories that are easy to understand. Using the power of artificial intelligence, our goal was to bring science closer to students through simple, smart steps. In addition, we thought about expanding this experience by applying it directly with students under the slogan, "Build it yourself." Students will be invited to create their own stories about scientific concepts, exchange them with the classmates, and receive feedback from the teacher. This approach promotes creativity, autonomy, ownership, and a deeper understanding of scientific ideas. Last but not least, at the end of my presentation, I'd like to thank Dr. Noha Said for the manager of the program Edu-Next-AI. I'd like to thank her for her continuous support, dedication, and assistance. And also, I'd like to thank all the members of my team, the team of Group 10, Mrs. Layla, Mrs. Tarabi, and Ms. Mariam, for all this great effort. We as a team hope that this solution will solve the problem of the difficulty of acquiring the scientific terms, especially in computer and science. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.